Hello, my name is Salutation and welcome to this video. This is our second karate class in association with Around the World in 79 Days. We've done this to help promote good physical and mental health, especially for children suffering from the effects of lockdown. So please join us on our journey, and I hope we can get fitter, learn to defend ourselves, and we can become happier and we get some interaction. Before we start, I hear that we have a special boy with us today called Charlie. It is his 10th birthday. Happy birthday to you. I believe he's joined by his sister and his mum, and also he's got some friends joining in with him. So thank you everybody for joining in today. We really appreciate you being here. I hope that we can have some fun, maybe make it a memorable birthday doing some karate. So I would like to see you guys and know how over the next 79 days we can continue to train karate and we can all turn into karate kids or karate mom as well. So thank you. So with that being said, let's start our class. I want you guys to copy me because we're going to start our class in a traditional Japanese way. So I want to get some space. And the first thing we do is going to Masubudachi. So we're going to have our heels together and our feet to the side. Our heels together and our hands to the side of our body. Now I'm going to put one knee down and put the other knee down. I'm going to sit onto my heels and I'm going to spread my legs because I'm a boy. But in Japan, girls sit like this, like a lady. So I'm going to be like this. We're going to put our hands together. We're going to close our eyes. And now we breathe in through our nose. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Start. We're going to open our eyes, we can put our hands back. So that was our little meditation at the start. Now we have the salutation to say. So usually I pick someone in class and they would say this to address me to start the class. Sensei ni oinigai shimasu. Ready? Os. Let's put one leg up now and step back. We're back in our ready stance here. And bow. Os. Good, okay. And from last class, we did our student's creed. So this is what we usually say in club. And this is like a promise that all of our students should make about using karate to be a good guy, karate to improve yourself, use karate to be more disciplined and to be nicer to others. So this is what we call the student's creed. I'd like you to listen, and maybe by the end of this challenge you guys will know it too. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that will reduce my mental growth or my physical health. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Masubudachi. Ready? Os. Okay, so that was our student's creed, and as you could hear, I'm just trying to be a good person, and that's what it's about with doing karate. So, let's start our warm-up, okay? So let's start bouncing. Good, so I'm just gonna be on my toes. I'm not doing big bounces yet. I'm nice and light. Let's count to 10 in Japanese, so copy me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go side to side. You know what? We're going to keep our guard up. It's always good practice to have. Let's count to 10 again. Go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chi, chi, ha, chi, kyo, jyo. Okay, now we're going to still keep moving to the side, but this time I want you to punch as you move. So I just want your arms to go out. We can aim up high, but don't drop your hands. You do it. Okay, good job. Let's count to 10. Go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chi, chi, ha, chi, kyo, ja. Okay, yame. Good. Now remember that word we learned last class? Yame. And it means stop. Okay, good job. So that's the most important word, because when we're practicing, we always must know when the right time to stop is. Okay, so now my favorite, we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Good, now make it big. Spread those legs. Okay. Let's count to 10. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, chi, chi, ha, chi, kyo, ja. Okay, keep going, don't stop now. Now I'm gonna do a little challenge. I'm going to turn in 4 directions. Watch this. Can you do that? Let's try it together. Okay, go. Turn, 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 and go back to the middle. You got to be controlled as you jump. Let's go the other way now. Let's go. Turn, 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 turn. Good, Anyame. Good, let's go around with our arms. Good, I'm making it a little bit trickier, so I hope you can keep up. Good, and let's go the other way with our arms. Good, I'm going to put my hands on my hips. Like this, I'm going to go round in a circle. Make big circles. Ich, ni, san. Good, and morte. So we're going to change direction. One more. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to just touch my toes here. Go down as far as you can. Let's hold it for 5. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, and come back up. Okay, good. Let's be real tall here. Stretch to the sky. Ni, san, shi, go, good, and yame. Okay, so we usually do 3 exercises every class to make us strong. We do some for our arms, some for our 6-pack, and some for our legs. So one of my favorite exercises to do are push-ups. So we're going to do 10 push-ups together. And we're going to do this every class, I hope. And so we can get nice and strong. Now, some of us might be on our knees like this, doing them here and going down and up. That is okay. Make sure whatever you do, you try and do as good as you can, no matter what level you're at. Today, I'm going to go on my toes like this. I'm going to keep my body straight, and push, and come down. Okay, let's do 10 together. And if you can count as well with me, that would be great. Okay, get ready. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, chi, chi, ha, chi, kyo, jyo. Good, and yame. You can rest, sit down here. Now we're going to do sit-ups, so that's going to be for our 6-pack here. So we can sit down onto our bottoms. Maybe you have a sofa in your room. You can tuck your toes under your sofa, and that helps you to do sit-ups a little bit easier. If not, you're going to be like me, and we can just try it like this. Okay, we're going to do 10 now in total. Let's try our best. Hajime. Ich, ni, San, Shi, Go, Ruk, Shich, Hatch, Kyo, Kyo. Good, okay, that's our set of sit-ups. Stand up, our last exercise. So we've done our chest, we've done our six-pack. So now we're going to do our legs. So we've got squats. So I want you to spread your legs, toes going forward. Let's put our hands on our head. Okay, we got 10. Hajime. Each could look forward the whole time. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Kyo. Kyo. Good, and yame. Oh, well done. We've done our challenge for the day. Feeling strong. So I'd like to practice a couple of moves to warm up. So what we'll be doing is working from a fighting stance. What does that mean, fighting stance? I'm going to put one leg forward, both legs are bent, and I have my guard up in front of me like this. So I don't want to be too tall, because I could easily fall back. I don't want to be too big, because I can't move like this. So I just need to be just right in the middle, like here. So from this position, we're going to be punching. We're going to use his hand at the back, and we're going to punch and come back. Punch and back. So a little warning with this, because I know we're working with our family members maybe, or with our friends. So I just wanted to remind you that we're learning this not to punch and hurt other people right now. This is how people get hurt. When we come into the dojo and you're training with me, then that's a different story. But when you're at home, I can't help you in the same way. So please don't start punching family members or things, because this is how things get broken or hurt. So work on yourself. We're going to work together. You can try and be faster than me. You can try. So show me your fighting stance. Good, I want you to look forward, and you've got your guard here. Now, not the hand that's closest to me, this hand back here, you're going to twist and punch and pull it back. Can you try that? Let's try 10 together. Get ready. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Shich. Hatch. Kyo. Jump! Good, yummy! Awesome, okay, well done for that. So we're going to try the other side now. I'm going to face on the side just so you can see me a bit better. So I've got my right leg forward now, and I'm going to punch with my left hand. So I'm going to punch and come back. Okay, let's try. So you can copy me. Get ready. Ich. Ni. San, Shi, Go, Ruk, Shich, Hatch, Kyo, Kyo. Good, and yummy. Awesome. Okay, well done for those sets. It might have felt a little bit weird. We have another go again. Now watch this tip that maybe the biggest mistake maybe that beginners do. Let me show you from the side. Is that they might punch. See, my punch doesn't go very far. My legs haven't moved, and you just punch like this. That's not how we want to punch. Look what this leg does. See how it twists? It allows me to move my body forward and then bring it back. So it's going to be a lot better than a punch like this. I'm going to twist and come back. Twist and come back. So we really want you to work this back leg, the hips, the shoulders, twist into the punch and come back. See how my belt is on the side, it's facing over here at the moment. But then when I punch, my belt is now in the middle, is now facing forward. And I come back to the side. Let's try 5 more on each side. You guys put your left side forward first. I'm going to put my left leg. Good, so we're going to use our right hand to punch. Get ready. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Good, okay, well done. Better twist that time, so let's change leg. We're going to do it off this side now. Get ready. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Yummy. Okay, well done. So that was this technique is actually called Yakuzuki, which would be a reverse punch, or you might have it been referred to as a cross. So in Japanese, Yakuzuki, but we might call it a cross, like this, cross. Now, we don't always just stand on the spot, do we? You don't see karate kids just on the spot moving. So we're gonna, from our spot here, a middle spot, if I say left, we're gonna turn left in our fighting stance. We're gonna punch, and we're gonna come back to the middle. If I say right, we're gonna put our right arm up, right leg, and punch, and come back. If I say forward, we're gonna step forward, punch, and come back. If I say behind you, we're going to turn behind you, punch, and come back. Did you notice my position I was in after I punched on every side? I didn't just punch and kind of walk back to the middle like this. I punched, and then I came back ready. I'm looking forward, I'm focused here. And then I could give another direction, and then come back to the middle. Good. Karate is not only about just learning to punch and kick, but it's about controlling yourself. I look so much better like this, rather than being very casual with it and not controlling yourself. So that's another part of the challenge. So let's try it together. I'm gonna face you and do it. So the aim here is to act as fast as you can. You want to imagine there might be a bad guy in any direction, and you're going to turn and punch them. Now please remember, keep space in your room. Make sure you're not going to hit anybody. Maybe you need to put your arms out here. Lucky I'm alone today, so no chance. Yawn. Okay, let's try it. Left. Right. Oh, that was even faster then. Left. Right. Forward. Forward. Behind you. Behind you. I'm going to go a little bit faster now. I've done it in every direction. Make sure you come back to your ready position. Left. Forward. Behind. Left. Right. Right. Forward. Back. Forward. Yummy. I'm back. Us. Okay, well done everybody for following along. Maybe I was a little bit hard, but the main thing I wanted to do was just to turn in a ready fighting position, punch and come back. We can build on that next class, but well done for having a go. I'd like to do an exercise with our leg now. So again, we're going to be in this fighting stance that we've kind of worked with today. And now I'm going to step forward, raise my knee and come back down. Raise my knee and come back down. So maybe we could fit 2 good steps mainly, and then we're going to turn around. So make sure you've got some space. Maybe you need to move back a little bit towards the back of your room. I'm going to come on the side here just so you can see me. So we're all in our fight stance. I've got one, my guard's up and one leg's in front. Now when I give the count, we're going to lift up our knee nice and high and step forward. Let's try this. Ich, knee. Good, now from here, I just want you to turn around behind you. Let's try again. Let's go back. Ich, knee. Good, let's turn around again. Let's try another set. Ich, knee. Turn. Ich, knee. Good, and change. I think we can do one last time. We're going to go as fast as we can each time when we lift our knee. Remember to breathe with every technique as well. That's very important. Let's try. Ich, knee, morte. Ich, knee, morte. Good, and yame. Stop. Good. Well done. Good job for that. Did you keep your arm up the whole time? Or did you just drop your arm as you did the knee? You see, that's how I'm going to get a knuckle sandwich. So that means I've always got to keep my guard up as I raise here. I have to control my body, control my hands. Now, let's change it a little bit. From here now, we're going to swing our leg and touch. Swing our leg. You see how my toes go and touch my hand here, up and down. Alright, step, good, and from here I can turn, and I can do two on the way back. Part of this, as I mentioned before, is control. So don't slam your foot down, because that's going to hurt yourself. So although I'm trying to do it fast, it's silent when I step. Very quiet. Let's try again. So this is our leg swings. So get some space again. We're going to need about 2 steps. Make sure your space is clear. So we're in our fighting stance. So let's mark with one hand. We're going to swing and touch. Ich. Good. Let's change hand. Knee and swing. Good. Let's turn around. Let's try it again. Remember to keep the guard up. Mark. Ich. Change, knee. Good, let's go one more set, there and back. Ich, knee. Turn around last time. Ich, knee. Good, and more. Okay, so now we've got level 3. We're going to try a front kick. This is our maigeri. Maigeri. So that means front kick in Japanese. So let me show you from the side. I'm going to be in that same stance. I'm going to lift, kick, and down. Lift, kick, and down. Show you from the other side. Notice I don't swing it. It's not a swing. Because I'm going to miss or I'm going to hit the wrong thing. I need to pick up my knee, kick it, and then step. See how I'm balanced the whole time. Once I kick like this, I've lost control. That's not going to be a good kick. So watch how I'm focusing forward and looking. My guard is up. Like this. So that's your challenge. What was it called again? Can you remember? Maigeri. Good job, maigeri, front kick. So let's get some space. We're going to do 2 steps again and then turn around. So let's have a go. Here's my space. Maigeri. Ich. Knee. Let's turn around. Remember to have a good stance. And again, ich. Knee. Turn behind you. I think we can do one more set. Ich. Knee. Turn. Ich. Knee. And morte. Yummy. Also, well done. Well done, everybody. I think we can do one more set because I need to tell you an important part about this kick. What part of the foot do we kick with when we kick that front kick? What do you think? I mean, a lot of people would say the flat of the foot, like all of this bit. Some people might say the heel. That's very hard, isn't it? Some people might say the toes. Not so sure about that. They're quite breakable, aren't they? There's actually one different place that we kick with our front kick. How to find that place? If I stand on the side, I allow you to stand here. So I'm on my tiptoes. Can you see this? You may have seen your mum wear high heels or something, and this is the position her foot is in when she wears those heels like this. And now this bit that's touching the floor now is the part of the foot I'm going to kick with. This is called the ball of my foot. So it's not my toes I'm touching with, it's not my heel, it's not the whole foot, just the top here of my foot. Can I show you against this wall? So not the flat of the foot, not the heel, but the toes here. You see how my heel is not touching? It's just the ball of my foot, that part under my toes here. If I kick with my toes pointed, that's going to break my toes. So I'm going to lift my toes, they're facing to the sky, and the heel is off. It's kind of hard, it definitely is a hard position to get your foot in. And what I try and do is maybe point my toes like this, like a ballerina, and then I lift my toes. Point the toes, and then just lift the toes. And point the toes, and lift the toes. And that's how we kick. Okay, let's try the other foot. See if we can wiggle our toes on this side. So we pointed them first, and we lifted the toes. Point the toes, lift the toes. Point the toes, last time. Lift the toes. And down. Okay. Woo! So that was a lot of extra detail, but it's very important that we know that if we're going to strike, we strike with the right part of our body. Let's do one or two more sets of that, and we're going to really try and think about the foot now as you kick. Okay? Let's try. Do your best. Can you remember what this technique is called? Gary! Good job if you got it right. So show me your stance, your guard up. Now we're going to do that same front kick, and we're just going to think about the toes and the foot position as we kick. Ich, ni, morte. Ich, ni. Good, and turn. I think we can try one more set. Ich, ni. Let's turn. Ich, ni. Morte. Yummy. Okay, well done everybody. We went for quite a long warm-up there. We just mixed it up in doing some other exercises. We were working from our fighting stance as well. So good job. Let's have a go at doing a couple of stretches now. Because that's good for our body. And then we can work some other karate techniques. So my first stretch, we're going to do the top of our body. So let's go up with our hands, and our arms, all the way. Let's look up to the sky. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go, now we're going to come onto the tiptoes. We just practiced using this part with our kick. So we're going to hold it and try and balance. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Good. And down. And let's touch our toes now. So spread the legs and touch. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, we're going to go around with our shoulders in big circles. Good, and let's go the other way. Morte. Go back. Good, let's go up and down with both. And let's go up with one, and then up with the other. And then can I alternate them? Go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. Let's go forward, and let's go back. And let's go forward and back. Good, and rest. Shake it off. Let's go around with our neck now, nice and slowly, because it's very delicate. Good, moate, that means change direction. Good, then let's look from left to right now. Again, we don't want to be too fast. Now we're going to go and like tilt our head to either side. Good, let's put one arm across our body and we're going to hug it in. So my hand is by my elbow. And I'm putting it in real close. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Let's shake it off. Let's try the other side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, so next one we're going to go on top here. So one arm is going over the top. I'm using the other one to help push it down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Let's change other side. Try and get as far down as you can. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, and rest. So now the ultimate challenge is you're going to go one on top, one underneath, and try and get them to touch. I'm still working on it. I've been told I'm closer. How far can you guys get? Ich, ni, san, shi, go. I looked in the mirror. I'm not that close, am I? Let's see if this one's better. So try the other side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, and yame. I was wondering if you could touch. I'm still working on that one. Okay, let's put our hands on our hips. Let's go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, we can go round in a circle. Good, let's go the other way. More. Good, we're going to spread our legs a little bit now. I'm going to try our splits. So I want you to keep your legs straight, but have your big toe and your little toe on the floor, and all your toes in between. And put my hands down, and look forward, and do your best here. So it shouldn't hurt, but it should feel uncomfortable. And the best thing to do with that is to relax and just breathe. Good, okay, I think it's about time we can maybe wiggle our feet out a little bit more. Good job, okay, let's keep going. Good, okay, so now we're going to get our elbow and try and put it on the floor in front and get our hand flat. And then the other elbow and other hand. So this is going to force me to stretch even more. Good, and come on up. Let's try coming over to one set of toes. So our right side over here. Trying to lean over and grab a big toe with both hands. Let's come back to the middle. Let's try the other side. Good, okay, well done. We're going to sit down now from here. And keep your legs nice and spread. I want your toes to try and point up to the sky. And maybe the first thing, you can put your hands behind your back. here. And they're just kind of helping me push forward here. Now when you're going forward here, I don't want you to think about getting your nose on the floor and bending over like this. You see how that creates a bad body position. If I bend and come down here, my back is bent. What I want you to do is keep your back straight and think about like leading with your chin. So I'm almost trying to get my chin to touch over there, rather than trying to get my nose to go down here. So maybe we could use those hands behind to help push us forward. If we're feeling like we want to go to the next level, we could bring our arms in front. Good job. Maybe let's do some bounces here. Ni, san, shi, go, ruku, shi, chi, ha, chi, chia, ja. Let's hold it. Go as far as you can. Keep breathing. Just relax, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. Well done, everybody. We're going to come back to the middle. I'm going to put my feet in together, and we're just going to go up and down. We call these butterflies. So grab my toes, hold it in. That was a bit fast, wasn't it? And again. Let's grab our ankles and just push down. Ni, san, shi, go. Okay. So this time we're going to grab our big toe and we're going to take our feet off the floor. Now you're going to balance on your bottom properly. Make sure there's nothing behind you, because I don't want you to fall back. So here, my legs are off the floor. I'm starting to spread them. Still balancing on my bottom. And I want you to start to spread your legs. Can you get your legs straight? Can you balance and hold it? Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Good, and rest. Bring it in. Damn, that was pretty good there. I'm impressed. Okay, we do the last one. Let's put your feet forward and touch your toes. Maybe you're going for your shins, maybe you're reaching for your knees. That's okay. Do the best you can. Okay, and gather. Good, so everyone stand up. I want you to just tidy yourselves up. It's always important that we look good and respectful when we're training. I'm going to tie my belt, pull my gi on either side, tie my little tassels, trousers are high enough. Good, okay. We're going to do some karate moves now. Yoy. Good. So, last week we did Yakuzuki. Yakuzuki is our straight punch on the spot. So show me your fists or your hands. I'm going to open them up. Now I want to curl your thumbs in, your fingers in first, and your thumbs are sticking out. Okay, like this. You're giving me thumbs up. I'm going to give you thumbs up. Good job. Is there someone in the room with you? Go give them thumbs up. I don't have anyone here with me. I'll give them to you. Okay. Now, I want you to put your thumbs across here. See how they're going across my fingers? I don't want them to stick up. That's wrong. Don't want them to go inside. That's a big wrong. Going across here. Now make them tight. Squeeze. Okay, this is a real fist. So this is our ready position. Now just look at my toes, how they're as wide as my shoulders, and they're facing forward, and my fists are going to be on the side here. So our move is we're going to punch, like this. Okay, let's try. This is our Yakuzuki. So show me you're ready. Let's put one arm out in front, and one arm back here to the side. Can you see that? The hand always comes back to here. Let's say our karate move. Yakuzuki. So you're going to aim right here for my solar plexus, or my six pack right here. I'm going to aim right for yours in the middle of the body. Let's go. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ru, sich, hach, kyo, jo. Yummy. Awesome. Okay, well done everybody. A couple of things. We're going to do another set. I want to mention just a few things here. Notice that when I was punching, I was focused the whole time looking at you, or looking at a spot on the wall or something. If I start looking around and punching, my balance isn't going to be good, my aim won't be good, so it's very important we have focus. You can aim for me, because I'm aiming for you. The next problem that people do is that they might twist too much when they punch. See how much I'm twisting from the side? So that means my body's doing all the hard work, and also it doesn't make my punch any stronger. Notice that when I punch, my shoulders and I'm facing you the whole time. Watch from the side. I don't want it to be out here and lean into it. So we're going to try another set. Let's make them even better. I'm watching you. Good, let's put one arm out. Can you remember the move? In Japanese, Yakuzuki. Let's try. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ru, sich, hach, kyo, jo. Yummy. Awesome. Okay, much better. Hopefully you felt it was stronger. Your body posture and position was a lot better as well. Now we did a block. I wonder if anybody from our last class can remember, if I was to hit your head, I'm coming down like this to hit your head, what is the block that we did? Some of you know, some of you don't, that's okay. Argue key. So this is where one arm raises up and blocks our head like this. See how it rises up and blocks. See how I'm using my forearm, and I want you to, if the bad guy hits, I want him to hit the bone, not my wrists and my veins. Don't give him that part. Give him the bone, because that's hard here. Notice it's not touching my head. Because if it is, I'm still going to get hit and I'm going to feel it. So you've got to make sure it's away from your head and above your head as well. If it's down here, it's still going to get my head. So it's got to be up here. Then when I change, watch how I make the X and change. And again, change. One more, change. Good. So our stance is going to be the same as when we punched. What we're doing now is just blocking our head, our rising block, argue key. Simple. Okay, let's try. Do your best. Remember this pulling hand, the blocking hand comes up, but the pulling hand comes down to the side here by our waist. And it's important that it remains here until I block, because it's a lot easier to block from this position. Some people might put their hands down, but I become one-handed then. But once I've got the other hand here, I'm ready to either punch, do another block, do a different block, kick, punch. So this is why my hands are always here to be ready. So no one hand. We call this holding the shopping bag down here. This is what I look like when I'm going shopping. So we don't want to have any shopping bags or handbags. Not when we're doing karate. Say argue key. Good, so you guys are going to use your left hand first, this side over here, and block. Let's try this. Ich, ni, sa, shi, go, ru, Shich. Hatch. Kya. Jump. Yummy. Awesome, well done everybody. Notice, did you hear my breathing for the whole time? I was breathing through my nose, and that makes me strong, and my six-pack really strong as well, and it releases the air from my body as I breathe out. That's really important. So we do one more round of this. We're going to make it even better. You know what I'm thinking as well? I'm going to punch you, you're going to block. How about that? Okay? So I'm going to punch right for your head, up here. Good. And then every time I give the count, you're going to block with one hand, block. The aim is to be even faster than me, because if you're slower than me, you're going to get a knuckle sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to punch with this hand first. You're going to block with this hand over here as well first. Okay? Get ready. Itch. Good. Block your head. And again. Knee. Sa. She. Go. Rook. Chich. Hatch. Kill. Jump. Yummy. Well, I don't think I hit any of you. These guys seem really fast. This time, let's swap it over. You're going to try and punch me, and I'm going to block it. Let's see if you can do it. So this time, rather than punching from my tummy, because I'm rising up, I want you to punch from my head. So you're going to aim up here, and I'm going to block it every time. The aim now is for you to be faster than me, because otherwise I'm going to block every one. You're punching, you punch with this hand first. I'm going to block, I'll block with this hand first. Get ready. Itch. Knee. Sa. She. Go. Rook. Chich. Hatch. Kya. Jump. Yummy. Awesome, well done. So even though we were pretending to punch each other and block each other, we should still be able to work together and be friends after it. When we work with each other, we are just trying to train each other and help each other to get better. It's a good way to make friends and just to build relationships with people. So if you are going to practice things like this, last week in last class with Sensei Afia, I was going to touch her head like this, and I was doing it nice and slowly and softly while she was blocking, and that things like this are a good way for us to work together without getting hurt. That's the most important thing. Good, okay. We've come up close to the end of class now. I would like to end it on just a kick we could do. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in our fighting stance again at the end, just like we were before. We're going to use this back leg. We're going to kick and come back here in our stance. So watch me. I'm going to kick and come back. Kick back. This way. Let's try it. We don't have long left. So you do 5 off each side, and then we're finished, okay? So you're going to step forward with your left side first. We'll all do it together, and we'll make our fighting stance. Kumate! Okay, I need to get some distance. I'm going to aim for your tummy. You're going to aim for mine. Itch. Good, we're stepping back. Knee. Sa. She. Go. Good, and change. We got 5 off this leg. Itch. Knee. Sa. She. Go. Step back and yummy. Feet together, subudachi. Okay, let's finish our class properly, so get space. We're going to go back into Seiza position. So this is when one knee goes down, and so does the other knee. And we sit back. Can you remember? Girls have their legs together like this. Boys have their legs open. We're going to do another meditation. So put our hands together, close your eyes, and just breathe. In and out. Mokuso Yame, open your eyes. Sensei, domo arigatou gozaimashita. Ready? Os. Now we can stand. One leg goes forward, same leg goes back. Right. Os. Good, so that was our second class with Around the World in 79 Days. Thank you everyone for joining today. I hope you learned something. I hope you got a little bit better. It was a bit different to our first class that we did. Nevertheless, I hope you learned something and you're getting better and better. Next week, we can add on to it and bring it all together. So thank you all for joining today. And Charlie, I hope you had a great day. And thank you for bringing your parents, friends, and sister and everyone to join. So thank you very much. Us.